man, it was about as well executed as you can, and their pressure was brilliant, right? Like, there wasn't a mistake there. It was just two really good teams, and we made the play. Had a version of it earlier in the game, and we didn't connect on it. And I think that, the second and third period kind of got us to an emotional level where you're just playing, and it's as fast as you can. And I think that's what we saw there, and that was just a bunch of elite guys with phenomenal hands.
Left side, second row.
Yeah, Coach, what led to, after the first period, what led to you guys getting to that level? And then when Sam Bennett's first goal went in, just the importance of seeing one get through, what did that do for you guys?
I mean, the truth is I don't know. If I did, we would have done it at the first. I thought we were tight. That's the best way I could describe it. Like, both teams wanted so bad, have invested so much hard work to get there. I just thought we were tight. And then after the first, we just played. It wasn't more coaching, it would be less. I mean, I don't have a better explanation for it. I don't think I wind them up hard before a game, but you never know what your impact is. But that was my conversation after the first, is I thought we were tight, and we don't play that way.
Back left.
What's going through your mind on the Wheeler penalty? Are you thinking penalty shot? Are you hoping penalty shot?
I'm just not sure I want to answer that question. Because I want to tell you the truth. I would say I've got a pretty good idea after game that the math on it is dead even. Like, I think our power play percentage is about 33.3, which is exactly about, I've seen a bunch of breakaways not go in. Maybe the truth is I don't know. If you asked me, I got to pick one, which one I would pick. If we hadn't scored, penalty shot all day long. That's just the truth. I don't know, because it all went through my head.
Front right.
To be clear, you would pick power play now?
Pretty sure that's the way
Thank
we go. That's 90% of coaching is revisionist history. I knew this was going to happen. That's why I put that guy on the ice.
How much, this kind of goes back to your first answer, but forget the circumstances and the stakes and game 4 and down 2-1 and all that. How much do you find yourself just enjoying what that third period was, when it's just end to end and both goalies are just doing ridiculous things? And how much do you find yourself having fun in that moment, if that's even possible?
It is, but there's a qualifier to it. You don't have to be winning. You don't have to be dominating. But you have to be kind of playing the way you've prepared your team to play. If you've done your job, we should look a certain way. I mean, the conference final against the President's Trophy team, so you're not owning that game or all of it or chunks of it. But if we're playing the game the way we feel we should look, then I enjoy the hell out of it, right? And then because in your own brain, then you're not looking for a solution to a problem. They're on us, whatever, we're not breaking the puck out, we can't get it deep, whatever it is. So if you're not looking the way you look, you aren't enjoying it, because you've got problems that you haven't solved, and that's your job. Then after that, I mean, they're going to do good things. They got such great hands, such great speed. But we're playing as hard as we can. The bench is right, the mood is right. We're just playing hockey, and then you enjoy the hell out of it. It's the best part of your year.
Front left, Mike.
Paul, but how in that situation in the third period are you not thinking, here we go again? Like, it was so reminiscent of the third period the other night where they went 13 minutes without a shot attempt tonight.
You just don't let yourself, because the last game was the last game. We had liked the way we had played for big chunks of the last game, and we're right. Because last year we went as hard as we could every game and we didn't win, and I got no problem with that. There wasn't anything left for us to do. I would say for a big chunk of the games that we've played in our last two, they played as hard as they possibly can. They stuck together, they cared for each other, they treated each other right. Each one of them took the lead at a different time or a different play. So the result will be the result. There's nothing left to do.
Take a few more questions. Front left, George.
You now have a best of 3. You've talked about
you'd be happy going into Game 7, overtime, whatever. But did you think this series would be as close as it would be? Even Game 1, the one you got 3-0 was 1-0
Yeah.
going into third.
I think we hoped. Like I mean, you don't start at home for a reason. They finished ahead of you. We have an elite team. So you know that if you play really well and really hard, you got a chance. And for the most part, it's going to look even. I think it's phenomenal hockey, and I can say that. I mean, if you're up 3-0, that's easy for the coach to say. But it's 2-2. It's tight. There's great saves at both ends. There's incredible skill, incredible speed. There's some physicality to it, but it's also been a really disciplined series. There haven't been the blow-ups. Like, for the new people to the series, is not overly physical. Like our Boston series was mean and disciplined, but mean. So it's just a two really good teams. You can tell they got good leadership. They've got great skill, and it's 2-2. So the benefactor is that both teams are at least going to play 6 games, and if you're a fan of hockey, you're going to get entertained.
Take 2 more questions, front left.
Did you say 2 more questions the last time? I'm not doing any math up here, but I thought it was 2, and I thought you were going to double the 2-parter, but you didn't. There you go.
Paul, there's been a lot of goals in this series that have come right off zone starts, whether it's O-zone or D-zone, and you've got a couple of guys, particularly tonight, Sam Reinhart, Steven Lorenz, were lights out in the face-off circle. Just about the importance of having a lot of guys on your roster that can step in and really win you a lot of draws.
And Luster Reinen had put some big numbers in, but so has Vincent Trocek. He's been just dominant in the circle. So you need a bunch of people. There weren't as many, and I appreciate this, but there weren't as many centermen kicked out tonight. The linesmen did a brilliant job of managing, and there wasn't cheating or anything. It was just really well done by the officials. And then it's critical. Now I don't know. I don't know how true this is, but I've been told enough by analytics that faceoffs don't correlate very well to winning. It's not a stat that can tell you who's going to win the games, except when you lose the draw in Game 3, it can correlate to winning pretty quickly on you. Having people that you trust on the strong and weak side is very important.
Last question, back right.
I know you've gone to the Verhaeghe-Barkov line a little bit and putting them together. Why are they so good, and what did you see out of them to generate their goal tonight?
Well, the elements of the line, so we have extreme speed and an incredibly quick shot in Verhaeghe. You have all of the things that go into a 57-goal man in the regular season, all he scored in the playoffs, and he's a penalty killer. It's very unusual. And then the Barkov effect, and none of us have enough time here tonight for me to go through that. So you have unusual men in all 3 positions.